With the coronavirus continuing to spread across the Ocean State, many are able to work from home, but that's not the case for law enforcement, who are still out responding to calls.
And tonight, Eyewitness News reporter Caroline Goggin spoke to the executive director of the Rhode Island Police Chiefs Association about how the outbreak is impacting how officers do their jobs. Caroline joins us now with more.
The head of the Rhode Island Police Chiefs Association tells me the coronavirus outbreak has changed the way police officers across the state react and respond to calls. As is the case with many professions right now, members of law enforcement are constantly reevaluating the way they operate, says the head of the Rhode Island Police Chiefs Association, Sid Wardell.
We don't have anybody in the state of Rhode Island, knock on wood, at the moment, that law enforcement that has tested positive.
But Wardell says about 35 police officers in the state of Rhode Island are currently on self-quarantine, the majority of them because of interactions outside the job.
But some of those are work-related.
About a third of them, he says, meaning those officers came into contact with someone out in the field.
So we're trying to have every officer anticipate or go into a call and thinking that that individual possibly could be infected by the virus.
Wardell says that means officers need to be equipped with personal protective equipment. He says they have plenty of gloves and they are now working with the EMA to get masks. Meantime, he says with the courts closed except for emergencies, departments are forced to handle cases differently.
There are instances where we still have to arrest individuals. A lot of those are around like domestic cases or someone who may be a violator, which by law we have to present them before a judge or a bail commissioner. So those instances still have to happen.
Wardell says for those who commit petty crimes, they're being handed a summons to appear in court more than 60 days from now. He says efforts are being made to process those individuals faster in order to minimize contact. Meantime, departments are figuring out how to best allocate their resources.
Reporting of crime is relatively less than it was a few weeks ago. So resources that maybe would have been directed to responding to calls for incidents in those, we're able to use them to assist.
Wardell says police chiefs across the state continue to discuss staffing. He says if there were to be an incident or an outbreak, there is a plan in place for agencies to help each other out. I'm Caroline Goggin, Eyewitness News.